everyone. I am Angela from Angela Wolf Video, and this is Video Tech Tuesdays, where we talk about tech, specs, and gear. I'm super excited because I am coming live from was not quite the right word, live through YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn now. I'm very excited. Last week was my first chance of going live on LinkedIn, and it was a little touch and go, to be honest. But I think I've got things, fingers crossed, running smoothly now. So, for anyone who is new, I know I haven't been doing my live streams in a while. I had to take a little bit of time off because my business of making videos for my corporate clients had gotten crazy, and I wanted to really focus on my clients and not to put them on the back burner. So I put my live streams, the fun marketing stuff I get to do, I had to put that on the back burner instead. But I'm back now. So what we do every Tuesday at 1 o'clock, I go live to talk about tech, specs, and gear when it comes to video. Today, I thought it would be the perfect time to talk about gear, in particular, Black Friday sales, right? Sales are already starting for Black Friday. This is the perfect time of year to buy gear that you need to do video. And whether you're a professional or you are an amateur or you are the marketing person at your company and they just like handed you a camera and they're like, oh, I need you to go film something. This is the perfect time of year to kind of stock up on what you need. One, tons of sales. Two, anything that you buy before December 31st can be used as a write-off if you are 1099, S-Corp, own a company, that kind of good stuff. So if that is something that you're doing in the tax world, this is the time to buy things before the end of the year so you can write it off on this year's taxes. So all of that being said, I decided, just for you guys, not for my own, not because I really was interested, but I decided to go through and try and find the most practical and best deals for video gear that's out right now. So I'm going to be switching over. I'm going to show you what I found. My first little tidbit is that B&H and Adorama are my two go-to places online to buy video gear. Never ever buy things on Amazon. When it comes to video gear, a lot of it is fake. A lot of it's knockoffs. You're going to get things that just don't work right. Especially SD cards and other like batteries, that kind of stuff. You're going to get something that's going to break easily and that you're going to be on a shoot and suddenly it's not working and it's going to be a big problem. So those are the two sites that I really focus on looking for Black Friday sales. And then I found out it's the wrong word, that I noticed really that Adorama and B&H basically have the exact same sales going on. So I'm going to just go through B&H because that's the one I tend to use most. They're in New York, and since I'm in Philly, it has like 1 day shipping to Philly. So like that's the one I typically go to when I'm looking for gear. But all of this stuff is on Adorama if you are curious. Then I did check out a couple of other websites, manufacturers' websites, to see if they were having better deals, and I did find a couple better deals. So I'm going to leave those to the end, so watch till the end. I'm sorry, I got to do that little plug real quick. But I did find some really good deals, and my favorite ones are going to be at the end of the video. First off, I want to start with the practical, just everyone could use these kind of deals, the most important ones first. So we're going to switch over so you can see my screen. All right, so the first one is on B&H. It's the SanDisk 128GB Extreme Pro UHS 1. It's a U3 Class 10. All of these that's a lot of techie stuff that's important to know. Class 10, which is right here, you can see this on an SD card. This is this is kind of old now. Before, it was like, oh, you needed Class 10 for video. All right, well, we've bumped up, and now This U3 is kind of like the next thing that you need to look at, right? So everything should be, anything under class 10 you just can't use. It's not going to be fast. You shouldn't even use it for photo at this point, but you need class 10 for video. That's like the bare minimum bones right there. U3 is pretty much the next thing. If you are looking to do 60 frames, if you're looking to do kind of like anything that's a little bit more than just like 720 at 30 frames, super standard, what you could do on your phone, you're going to want U3. And then the next kind of new thing to be looking for is this I/1 right here. And this is the UHS1. It's this little first letter right there. So that's good if you are going to be doing anything that's going to be slow motion, normal frames, 4K. Ooh, 40K, not yet. We're not there yet. So if you're doing 4K and 30 frames, nothing crazy, not raw, just regular 4K footage, you definitely need this one right here. So that being said, this 128 gig is on sale for $31. It is pretty much half off. And I say you should just, if you're doing photos, and if you're doing standard video, absolutely run out and buy a bunch of these, because this is a great price, and I feel like you can always use more SD cards. Next is another SD card. Looks very similar, but if you can see, we're at 300 megabits per second for the speed, and it's UHS-2, and we have the little 2 right here. That's important. So if you are going to be doing any 4K in slow motion, if you're going to be doing filming raw files, you're going to want this at least UHS-2 for this 300 megabits per second speed, write speed. It's super important. I'm sorry, that's the read speed, but the max write speed is 260. So that is super, super important if you're doing big files, raw files, anything that's slow-mo in 4K, because that gives you, because it has to record more frames at a higher rate. So these are really good. This is what I use on my new C70 when I want to do something fun and fancy. You can see they are quite a bit more money than the other one, but they are still on sale. So this says that the original price was $200. I bought these a couple months ago and it was $185. So I think that they're like, or it was like $190. So, I don't think this original price right here is accurate. I think they bumped that up $10 so they could say they gave you more money off. Either way, you are getting at least $25 off per card, which really stacks up when you need to buy a bunch of these. If you're doing, again, 4K footage is going to take up a lot of storage space. So this is my other go-to. I would suggest only spend the extra money if you're looking to do fancy 4K work. Now, sticking with the theme of storage, Samsung has the portable solid state drive. You can get it 1 terabyte for $100 on sale for $100, or 2 terabytes on sale for $200. These are just like super convenient to have. It's something great to bring with you on a shoot, so you can be offloading and while you're on location, you can back things up, and they're small and portable, so they don't need to be plugged into like AC power, and as a solid state drive, they are super, super fast. So this is just like a very convenient little thing to own, and I love these little things. So they're perfect for quick on the go, and $200 for 2 terabytes of a solid state drive is like pretty decent. Next, we're going to jump into some more fun filming stuff. This is the backdrop support. Backdrop support, that's just kind of like a weird, it's a backdrop stand. And I have the 12-foot one by Impact, and it's not a Pro. So this is like a little bit fancier than the one I use, but I use this for my Infinity Roll papers. So you just buy an Infinity Roll paper backdrop, you put it on these back here, and it extends. You can kind of add on or take off how long how wide you want this to be. It's really convenient. You see how it like extends out. Super stable, and that's perfect for if you are looking to do something. I'm going to switch you back to me. If you want to do like how I have a backdrop behind me when I do my Zooms or do my live streams, this is going to be super important for that. It's nice that it like folds up and it comes apart. So the one I have, I take it on location with me when I'm filming interviews and talking heads. So it's super convenient. And I think, $140 for something that is an easy peasy thing to move around is good deal. All right, I'm going to try and speed this up because I found so many fun things to show everyone. All right, now getting into, if we're kind of sticking with that theme of Zoom videos, the Blue Yeti, I've mentioned this before for anyone who's looking to do voiceover recordings, to do podcast recordings, to do live stream recordings. It's a pretty easy, it's a plug and play microphone that can plug directly into your computer. You don't need anything fancy to connect it. It works fairly well. It's on sale for $100. Usually it's $130. Thought like, you know what? That's just like something I've mentioned multiple times to like, if you're thinking of doing a podcast, this is probably a good introductory microphone for a podcaster. And that's on sale. So I wanted to show everyone. Next, this is going to be a fun toy. This is not in the necessary or practical category that I was talking about with those SD cards. SD cards aren't fun to buy. They're just good to buy. This is a fun to buy. I have the Sigma 18-35 for my Canon. It's an art house lens. It's so pretty. It's really gorgeous. I think, $800 is probably between, I usually see it listed for between $750 to $800 on a normal day. So to have it down to $680 is a decent amount off. It's just really pretty. It gets a really nice soft background with that 1.8, and it's just gorgeous. The only thing I have to say, as like not a warning, but just as a note, is that it is not full frame. So I can't use this on my 5D Mark IV when I'm taking photos, unfortunately, but it works so beautifully on my C70. It works gorgeous on my C100. It's just like a very pretty wide lens. So if you're looking for something fun to buy, that's on sale, and I think it's a really, really good add to any lens kit. Now, there we go. I wanted to stick to all B&H before I switched over to a new website. Lastly, on B&H, they have the Atmos Ninja 5 4K monitor for whole kit for $1,000. All right, this is like a fun thing to buy, and depending on how involved you are on video is depending on if you need this or not. If you're doing a podcast, or if you're just, making small TikTok videos and kind of fun small marketing videos, don't buy this. This is going to be for someone who is a videographer who films a lot of long form videos. It's wonderful because not only is this a display screen that you plug into your camera so that you can see your shot better, it records it directly onto the Atmos, and it can go up to 4K. They have an 8K one on sale too, but if you're filming an 8K, great. I think the 4K for what I'm doing and for what a lot of people are doing is probably fine. And the kit, you can buy just this by itself, actually is on sale for $500, which is a really wonderful deal. But I think all these things this comes with is really important, and that's why I'm showing you the kind of kit package that they have on B&H. And so this one comes with a 1 terabyte SSD to plug into the back of it. And so basically, instead of having to buy a whole bunch of SD cards and record and be switching out your SD cards, you can record directly onto a hard drive that's plugged into the Atmos. It's a really great setup, and it's on sale. It's says it's $300 off. I forget how much this kit normally would be cost, but that's a great price, and I'm very tempted right now to buy this for myself. I've rented this, used it before, and now I'm kind of like, oh, do I just hit that add to cart button? Now switching over here, we're gonna go back a little bit to this is something that's great for Zoom and for podcasters. I am now on loomcube.com. They have a ton of everything's on sale right now. One thing that I use from them that I wanted to highlight is this one. It just goes, you can see it's like a little like a suction cup that sticks to the back of your monitor, and then at the front it's just a little LED light. It's rechargeable. You can change it. It's bi-color. When I originally bought it, I swear I spent probably $75 or $80 on it. I got it right as it came out. Now it's on sale for $50. I would not spend $80 on it. I don't think it's good enough for $80. I think $50 is a really fair price for this light, and it's super easy, super compact. So I wanted to point that out. And then if you're looking for something a little bit bigger, they do have ring lights. They've got these lights that hook onto, if you don't, you can attach them to your desk and kind of arm them up and around if you need more light. So they have a lot of like fun little lighting setups on LoomCube, and like I said, everything looks like it's at least, they got $20 to $50 off pretty much all their lights on loomcube.com. Now, I couldn't not look at DJI. All right. DJI is, they do the Ronin, they do drones, they do all that fun stuff. And every time there's going to be a sale time of year, I always look, and they always have a sale on something I don't care about. They've got like the Osmos, and I'm like, and that's great if this is something that's like a small project you're doing and you kind of want to. I bought the Osmos before I got the Ronin, and the Ronin's way better, and like only a little bit more money. But I digress. I still am always just curious to see if like, what does DJI have on sale today? So for the holidays, they're not really having like sales. It's kind of weird. What they're doing instead is they're having these like entries. Like you can see each week they're giving something else away for free. So they've got like they've got drones to give away. They've got the Pocket, which I've not quite used yet. But they've got some really fun little gadgets that is definitely worth, I think, putting your name in. To enter, you basically need to agree to their terms, an agreement, that thing that no one ever reads. You have to give them your email address to subscribe to their newsletter, and then you have to share it on Facebook or Twitter to be entered. Besides that, they also have these little holiday gift boxes that, again, I don't really think these are they're not like a ton off, really. I don't know if these are worth buying right now. Like the mini is always like $450. I think you can always get it at that price. This isn't any cheaper than what I normally find it for. So these deals aren't great. The only thing I just wanted to show you on the DJI website is that they are having giveaways for the month of November and December. For anyone who is an editor and wants to be posting videos online, you cannot be using copyrighted music. You need copyright free or royalty free music. And I subscribe to Soundstripe. And I just noticed today that they're doing 40% off a yearly plan if you use Holiday Sale 2021. Just wanted to let everyone know it's a fairly cheap subscription. It's just unlimited for as long as you're subscribed to them. So if you just pay for the yearly plan, you're going to get 40% off. That's a ton. Thought I'd let everyone know if you're looking for a place to download or to subscribe to get royalty-free music for your videos. Now, as promised, last but not least, what I think is probably the best and most practical sale for Black Friday that I came across in the video world. Again, I can be very pragmatic, where I am very much like, how many times am I going to use this product? Is it going to make me more money? Is this going to make my life easier? Since video is my full-time job, and I could very easily spend hundreds of thousands of dollars and go into massive amounts of debt to buy all the video stuff I want to buy. But I need to be very pragmatic about it. So I make sure it's something that's very useful to buy. And this next thing is what I think is probably, besides that Atmos, this is what I would probably suggest for anyone who's starting on video or kind of in that mid-range, or if you just kind of want something fun to play with, which is what I'm kind of like looking at it for. We are going to be looking at the new GoPro Hero 10 Black. It's usually $550 on their website. It's like $500 on their website. It's $200 off with a GoPro subscription for the year. The 1-year subscription's $50. So pretty much for $150 off, you are getting the brand new Hero GoPro, a year subscription for their GoPro account, which is not necessary for like to have a GoPro. It's just part of the promotion. You need to pay for it. And you're getting a free mini SD card or micro SD card. So for $350, you're getting all of this right here. And I think that is a steal, because right now B&H is offering just the Hero Black on sale for $450. So for $100 cheaper, you're getting this GoPro subscription and you're getting a micro SD card. The GoPro subscription comes with a few things like to help you like with editing on your phone and like backing up project files or backing up video files and stuff like that. I don't know if it's super important, especially if you're a pro. You probably are doing all of that on your computer instead of like through the GoPro app, but it's nice that it comes essentially free with it. If you're looking at, all right, I'm spending $350 and I get that for free, plus the SD card and the actual brand new GoPro, opposed to the $500 price tag to just buy the GoPro normally. So I think that's a great price to get a 4K camera that is just like fun to play with, easy to use for $350 is not bad at all. I have been playing with this new one. It has some really fun features. It's great. It has a really good stabilizer in it. I am so surprised that you can like walk around with it and it's fairly stable. As all GoPros, it's not the best in low light, but it's much better than the older GoPros were in low light. So if you are, again, newish to video and you're looking for a camera, or if you just want like a fun thing to play with, GoPro on sale on the website. That is at gopro.com. You can get the Hero 10 Black for $350 for the Black Friday sale. So those are all of my suggestions for today. I hope I am not tempting anyone too much on new gear to buy. That's why I started with the really pragmatic SD cards. Everyone can use more SD cards. And kind of ended with some more fun stuff to play with if you have a higher budget. So thanks for watching and listening. First, before we leave, as always, check out bit.ly/AWV checklist. That is a free download, and it's a checklist for your digital marketing videos. It's an essential checklist of all the things you're going to need before you start making a digital marketing video. It's perfect for small businesses, people who are looking to get onto Instagram and create social media videos to promote their brand. Once you go here and you download it for free and you check it out, if you still have questions or you think that maybe your project's bigger than something you can personally do yourself, go to bit.ly/callawv, and that's just a free video analysis call. Schedule one. We'll chat on the phone. Super fun, casual, and I will let you know kind of, you tell me what you're thinking of for a video and I will tell you the scope and what that's going to entail to make that video. So, always out of breath by the end of these videos. Thanks so much for watching. I'm not going to be here next week. We've got a shoot at the end of November, so we won't be here next Tuesday, but keep an eye out. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, not Twitter, totally not on Twitter. Don't know why I said that. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and now TikTok is what I was thinking. Just started a TikTok, wanted to get into that space. I've been making videos for TikToks for other people, figured I should start making them for myself. So please check us out, follow us, and we will be back in a couple of weeks. Everyone have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and talk to you later. All right, thanks everyone.